Do you prefer demons or ghosts? Or the man with the chainsaw? I have to figure out what your favorite monster is, so that I can better surprise you under your bed.
Howdy do! How you doing? Queen Katie back here. Welcome back to another Reverse 1999 stream. Sorry about that, Surgeon. I clicked the button too soon. And I was still setting up my water and stuff like that. But welcome to the stream! Yeehaw! So let me make sure. Okay, so obviously the microphone's on, the music's on. Awesome! So let me sign in. Yay! Also, tomorrow's Jessica's birthday! I know, I'm so excited. I wish I stream on Fridays, but unfortunately that's a little bit too much for me. Oh yeah, we got a new login because this lovely darling is on the banner now. Yay! Okay, yeah, I have to go through the notices. In another life, I would be going for Tenet, but I already have Matt's Tenet. Do need to take this pen off, though. I hope everyone's doing well today so far. She looks adorable. Too bad I'm not getting her. Awesome. So yeah, welcome back to another Reverse 1999 stream. So let me do a quick recap of my crew. So, as I said last time, I was working on Gaytown and Jessica. Hold on, let me drink my water. So last time, I was working on Jessica and Gaytown. Wonderful so far, wonderful so far. I managed to get them to Insight 2. I mean, I leveled up a little bit Jessica. And also in the last stream, I got the free 5-star character. So I went for Yensei. Yeah, Yensei. So I went for her because she's like a healer.
Привет, Miss Verton. I'm arranging the travel notes from the last trip. Well, yes. Sometimes it's hard to identify what I have written, even for myself.
Do this. Yeah, and I got her to Insight 2 as well. She's only at level 7. But I'm happy with what I got on her so far. I need to find a good Psych tube for both her and a Medicine Pocket. Does she do any debuffs? Yes, she does. Okay, so I may actually go for the same Psych tube for both her and Medicine Pocket. And I've started working on Horrorpedia.
I have to remind you that jump scares are really outdated.
Yeah, I agree, Horrorpedia, I agree. So he's like a debuffer as well, but like, he's more so into the DPS scene, which I think is pretty darn good. I do need to get the materials for his Insight too, but from what I remember, his outfit... Yeah, he looks so cute. I am really hoping he gets a fence skin in the future. I don't know what theme it would be, but I hope he gets a skin in the future. That'd be cool. Also, I love how if you look at this, oh man, too bad I can't actually look at it. But if you look at the posters, you can sort of see different references and stuff. Like obviously, this guy is a reference to that one creepy toy kid. Fine, I don't keep up on my horror movies, but it's very cool. So that's the character catch up. So it's been fun. So let me grab some wilderness. I mean, we will just immediately jump into the rest of the Halloween event. Today was something, by the way, for me. So normally what I do is that in the morning, as soon as I wake up, obviously after having breakfast, I go play some Genshin. Do my usual farming. I'm getting close to all of the characters to max level. And so after that, I go do some actual farming in Room Factory 4. And I was doing so well. I had an entire crop. I had an entire field full of crops that was growing. Business was booming. And then a tornado came. An entire typhoon destroyed my room factory crops. So I had to start from square one. Unlike this game, where at least I'm not getting anything in square one. Let me double check see if my microphone. Okay, yep, there we go. I'm paranoid. Alright, we got some money! And let me see if I can trade anything here, actually. No, I cannot, because everybody keeps demanding things of me! Stop being so demanding! Like, what do you want from me? I don't have any of this nonsense. Stop demanding the stuff I don't have! Sheesh. Alright, so I already got the weekly stuff so quickly. It's just a matter of doing the dailies.
There is a place far away from here.
Alright, and I think most of these can be done through the Halloween event. Alright, and I think that's all of the housekeeping done. Yay. Okay. Oh snap! I forgot! I got a can! Yay! So now I think next week I can get enough to unlock 2 more events if I wanted to. Yay! Or I can go for anecdotes. Both are fun too. But from what I've learned from Looney at uni, those things are like voiceless. So I literally have to voice these. Anyway, Nightmare at Green Lake. Before we get into that though, I need to put up an ad. I need to do an ad so that way will be good for a while. Which brings me to one of my important finds here. I recently found out that Nightbot has a command for ads. So I want to see what this looks like. So that way we get a good idea on how it works and stuff. So, I assume as soon as I put in this command, it'll run an ad. So, this is just a warning to everyone here who's not a sub, that most likely an ad will play. So just hang on tight. We will get through this in 3, 2, 1. Let's see how long this is. Never mind! That's just... Oh, that's how it works. Okay. Commercial. Okay, in that case... Wait, how long is a minute in seconds? I need to look this up. Ah, 60, okay. Okay, so 60. Yeah, okay, it says length and 60. So let's see, in 3, 2, 1. Please don't tell me I spelled it right. I spelled it wrong! I did a typo! Guys, I swear this is not my first stream. I thought I got it right. Okay, now this should be it. Hang tight, everybody. I swear. 3, 2, 1, go! Yay! That should be it, right? Yes! Yay! I don't have to push buttons! Huzzah! Now I just need to make that accessible to moderators, and then boom, we got the perfect tool. Huzzah! So now we just gotta wait for like a minute. I am gonna look this. Yeah! Yeah, I like, look, when I found out that Nightbot could do it, I was like very excited. Okay. Alright, the only problem is that, oh, thank you! Yeah, so, welcome back from the ad. So, the only issue about doing it that way is that I don't have a timer to tell me how long the ad is going through. So that way I can see when it's finally over. But hey! Still a good option! So now we should be good for the next 20 minutes! Yay! So let me double check my things here. Awesome! Oh, actually, do I have any tabs up? Okay, I do not have any tabs up. Okay, now! Nightmare at Green Lake! I am going to do everything. I was going to do some more of the artificial summoning, but I was like, no, I want to finish this event. And I looked it up. There are 18 stages in this event. So, and we're about to get to stage 12. So that's 12. So that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's 7 more stages. I can do it. I can go through this today. And then what's next? I don't know. Okay, so let's start off with... Yeah, let's do this. Okay, oh, wait, how's the notebook? Yeah, I still need a note for the cat. Alright, let's do this, fellas! Stage 12. Rapid and Furious. It's time to cleanse anew, my darling. Oh boy. Let's do this! Wait, I'm done. I was supposed to make sure. Okay, the timer is on. Okay. The young staff of the Foundation are making deductions from the current situation. The city girl and the town girl lie on the sofa. They snuggle up to each other and fiddle with the clutter on the table.
Look, they're trying to solve the problem, yet we can do nothing but fiddle around. Maybe I should have worked harder in college, so that I can at least understand a thing or two from the conversations.
Yeah! Okay, so I've never done college at all. I've never been to college. But I would assume that's a very common take. Like, oh man, I sure have paid attention in college.
Don't worry, Jennifer. I don't understand any of what they said either.
Yeah, of course you don't. For reasons.
You are not alone. I'm here with you.
Aww.
I'm not like you. You literally don't know anything. I remember when we first met, you asked if everything I had on me. You grew up here, in a small town in the middle of nowhere. It is only normal that you don't know anything about the outside world. But I'm different. I've been to big cities, I've gone to college, I've read books, I pretended to be well adapted to this lifestyle. But in fact, I'm still ignorant, knowing nothing but empty pleasures. My hair color gives away who I am. I'm a silly blondie.
Aww.
Don't speak of yourself like this, Jennifer.
Anne sits up, frowning with its anxiety. She raises her voice.
You're not silly. You're smart. You make your own movie with the script you wrote by yourself. You're pretty and kind, and you're the best person I've ever known. Please don't hate yourself.
Fine, I get it. But can you let go of my hand first? You're hurting me a bit.
Oh, sorry. Are you going to be okay? Shall I get you some ointment for these red areas on your hand?
You're funny. I'm not some glass doll that breaks for being held too tightly. Oh, I can barely breathe. You were great fun.
Okay, it's official. I officially ship these two. They are way too adorable.
You're smiling. Did I make you happy? This is good.
Yes, this is very good indeed.
Don't you
Oh.
find me weird?
She's blushing! She's blushing! Oh, it's official.
My attitude changes so rapidly. I've been mean to you for a long time, and all of a sudden I start to follow you around and try to use you to survive from this.
Weird? What's so bad about that? Even if you're weird, it's a good kind of weird. I like you. Staying by my side.
You know, it's too bad Nora's not here right now, because I just realized what Anne reminds me of. And if Nora ever comes into the stream today, I'll definitely tell her. But she reminds me of a certain robot from a certain show called Ruby. Like, just the voice acting is reminding me so much about Penny. Like, the way that she talks.
Even if I'm a benefit-driven fence sitter who immediately embraced Arcanist after being ditched by my human friends?
Jason and Michael shouldn't hate you if they knew you better.
Aww. The laughter makes her tired. She lets her body fall on the sofa. Her hand up.
You seem to really like me.
Oh, anyway. The laughter makes her tired. She lets her body fall on the sofa. Her head leaning on the shoulder of that small town girl. This is adorable. So darn adorable.
You would jump off the car to rescue me. You protect me, praise me. You would even be happy because I was happy.
She's blushing!
Because I've never seen anyone as pretty as you are. You're special. You're different to the rest of us.
Oh, stop. I'll not be embarrassed for these nice things you said about me. I've heard enough of them throughout my entire life. Listen, I'm very sorry for mistreating you, and I'm grateful that you came to save me. I will reward you with a secret. My secret. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely.
Anne's green eyes are filled with sincerity, shining white like a cute little puppy whoopee 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 whoopee. I love you.
I'd love to.
In fact, I don't hate horror movies.
Ha ha! I knew it. I could tell by the fact that your entire kit in the game revolves around horror movies. It would have been such a... Although to be fair, if you did actually hate horror movies, while your entire gameplay revolves around horror movies, that would be a pretty cool twist. But I'm happy that you don't actually hate horror movies. I'm so happy. Because it means that there's meaning to your kit.
This is the diary I found in the attic. There were many other things, like a full warehouse.
Don't bear it! You're lucky Nora's not here! Nora was so upset last time! And you dare bring the diary? You dare bring the diary?
I actually liked them a lot when I was a kid. I spent most of my time here, in Green Lake Campsite, writing my own horror movie scripts on paper.
I have a theory now. I was wondering, why is Jessica, Anne, why is Anne so darn obsessed with Blondie? She just said that she used to come here as a kid. Did they meet as kids? Are they childhood friends, but they don't know that they're childhood friends, only she knows?
The handwriting is pretty childish, so the writer might be around 8 to 13 years old. Some of the narratives are straightforward, but the story itself is very creative.
Also, I love how Two Fairy's just rambling on her own. Like Blondie is talking to her while Two Fairy's off in her own world, like, yay, a diary!
But later, we moved to another town. My parents earned great success in business, and we moved into a high-profile community where only humans are allowed. We were also given privileges that Arcanists cannot enjoy. It was then I realized nobody wants me to be an Arcanist.
It was since that day the diary stopped updating. It might be forgotten or taken away. The story ended there.
Does the diary belong to either of them?
That's why I decided to break off my connections with Arcanists and stop showing interest in emotive things like horror movies in order to hide the Arcanist side of me. I took out my energy on other things which may ease my mind, like soap operas, new clothes, fashions. People like me this way. They said this is what I'm supposed to do. They believed I'm a dumb bimbo. Believed that I hate books. I led a life they want me to have. Till I graduated from high school.
I don't like these people. You shouldn't have been put through this. You are the smartest person I've ever known.
Anne reaches out a hand and clenches a fist.
If one day I run into them, I will pull their noses and mouths off. Like this.
A wonderful idea. I wish I was as creative as you are.
Oh.
So, in the end, I attacked one of the jerks who didn't watch his mouth at the prom. I slapped him in the face and smashed 4 sandwiches and a salad on his head. Then, feeling resentful for what had happened, I applied for a degree in filmmaking, a course which was considered to be ill-fitted to me, and next I start shooting horror movies for an assignment I have to finish. Deep down inside, I think I have never really given them up. I've probably never stopped loving them.
Keep on shooting. I will buy you a new camera.
Oh, they're becoming friends now! Horrorpedia heard all that and was like, oh, heck yeah, she does love it.
Hello? Have you been eavesdropping?
Yes.
Where's your manners?
Nowhere.
Actually, I heard them all as well.
So did I.
Oh, hold on.
We are in the same room. You can talk, we can hear, and the air helps. That's it.
Oh, I love this cast.
Well, we are all here, paying attention to your voices. We heard everything you just said.
Till Fairy walks up, gently putting a pink diary on Blondie's knees.
I think this is yours. Now I should hand it back to you.
That was Blondie's diary! Oh, Nora's gonna be so upset when she finds out. As soon as Nora comes in here, it's like, hey, Katie, how's it going? I'll have to break to the news to her that, hey, you know that diary that Two Fairy was reading? That was Blondie's. The girl that you like.
Where did you find it? I haven't seen this for a really long time.
A reunion after a long separation. Blondie opens the diary carefully.
I used to do some Arcanist tricks with it, but I have lost control over my power since I threw it into the
Blondie suddenly gives a shiver, perhaps because she is touched by the diary, or perhaps because of something else. She raises her head and looks around.
Aren't you guys cold? How come it's so chilly?
A gust of cold wind, along with a bit of rain, swirls in the cabin. Outside the open door, a rain wind lies in a puddle, reflecting light ominously.
That ring. Wasn't it on my finger a minute ago?
Watch out. Something is approaching.
Dun, dun, dun! Okay, yeah, I think we'll be fine with this team. Go, go, go!
I don't like to resort to violence, but
Whoa!
accidents happen. Sadly, these are counterfeits.
Now that's a bride! Also, to anyone who likes to Decepticonin, these guys reminds me of Mori. Yeah, that's what he does. It literally looks like a Sami version of Mori from Decepticonin. Wow. Anyway.
Move your legs.
Good timing. No need to
Watch my
worry.
clothes.
Lost you with the armor of the forest.
Damn it!
Come play with us.
Intriguing, isn't it?
No need to look back.
Bravo! Glad to be of service, my lady.
Good timing.
Move your legs.
Just like real diamond.
Advice from the forest.
Crinkle.
Oh! Oh! Well, oh, that's right, no, because it's going to come back to life.
Intriguing, isn't it?
Be serious. Stay focused.
No need to look back.
Bravo!
No need to
Watch my
worry.
clothes.
I need to check. Okay, good.
Just like in the train.
The reticent wood.
A design of its own kind.
Oh, don't worry. I have prepared it all. I have prepared it all.
Just like the prophecies of the woods, the scales have already been tipped in my direction. I win today, and so will tomorrow.
Yay!
How many more dead men were buried here? I've had enough. Can't we just get rid of that dead woman?
Oh, that's a bride. That's a bride.
She's approaching. This is a good chance to... Ugh. She smells like a skunk in the sewer.
Bloody! The ghost bride took her down. We need to help her. Not good. The critters are coming around again.
The ghost bride murmurs something and crawls over Blondie, who has fallen to the ground.
I do.
Hey, Blondie! you want to survive, leave that ring alone!
Hell, you think I wanted this? This crazy woman ghost put it on me! Get off! Get lost!
The ghost's bright, oozy body is kicked back several feet. Blondie quickly struggles to her feet and runs towards the back of the cabin.
Damn! Her whimper can summon more critters! They are going out from the ground!
Shaking her head, Tooth Fairy walks to the center of the monsters. She is surrounded by sparkling powder.
What they need is a song.
Oh. Whoa!
This is Miss Tooth Fairy singing. Miss Tooth Fairy, behind you!
Jeez, what on earth is that?
What is it, do you think? Of course! A good surprise!
Blondie! Let's go, girl! Let's go!
I didn't know I was a talented driver.
I really like this CG, but it's very nice. Especially Horror Peter! I love you, I love you, I love you.
Once we get out of here, I'm gonna get myself a driver's license.
You mean you didn't have a driver's license? Dang, girl!
Within 30 seconds, you crashed over every critter in our sight. I don't think you were qualified to be a driver. No, that's not the point. Where did you get the car?
Yeah, where did the car come from?
Pink lines. This is drawn with an oil paint pen. This is her arcane skill.
Whoa!
Your arcane skill restored pretty fast. Seems like you've accepted your identity.
Maybe that, or maybe because I retrieved this diary. I feel something has changed inside me, making me a bit hyped.
A good try. Please keep up with the feeling.
That song you just sang, can I take it as a gift?
You mean?
Well, you still owe me a song. Please, I want a song from you.
Sure, take it as a gift. For making progress in life, and for your courage to embrace who you truly are.
Thanks. This is my handkerchief. Take it, wipe your face. Ah!
The Hummer woven with pink graffiti horns and melts in the rain. Blondie stumbles backwards. It's a misjudgment of her own arcane ability. A mistake commonly made by rookie arcanist.
Did you just get a bit woozy from putting up a big scene to the rescue?
I didn't.
Okay, yeah,
Sure, buddy. Sure, pal. Sure, Blondie.
What are you doing?
I know the rules of social courtesy. You just saved my life, so I won't embarrass you by telling others you just overestimated your ability.
Horpedia shakes his hand, a grin sprang across his face.
If you're willing to take advice from me, I would say don't overburden yourself.
To be continued! Yay ho! Oh, we got 2 notes from that. The gentle girl's tears streamed down her face, the person in her heart concealing a sharp knife. A silver hoop made for a rain, a hemp rope made for a collar. The sparkling light shines, and she falls into the mirror. This literally slay the princess. This literally slay the princess. Hold on. Are you a first-time chatter? No, you're returning, Chatter, apparently. Well, welcome back to the stream, Ben. Nice to see you. Well, I mean, I would assume at some point there was going to be a credits rolling. Because my theory is that my original theory was that this entire thing was actually a movie. So I think it would actually be pretty cool if it ended with a bunch of credits. But how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Oh, yeah, I figured you would have came from a raid. Well, nice to see you. I'm hoping to finish the rest of this event today. So that's the goal. I need to drink some water. The algae in the right rose, a one box buried 6 feet under. The groom's 10 fingers wring tears from a white handkerchief. His beloved awaits in the dead of every night. Cool. Although I will say this one over here, this one specifically, it's just like... Yeah, I don't plan on pulling for Fat Tutu. I can't remember if she's the next patch or the one after, but there's a character who's on a wheelchair, and so I'm saving up for her. That's the character I'm aiming for. I think her name is Noor, or something like that. Oh, actually, how many pulls do I have? Actually, let me check the bank. I have 32. So I'm saving up. So far in my attempts to get Noor, the character on the wheelchair, that's I think either next patch or the one after, I got 30 pulls ready for her. Well, I will be honest, well, if I didn't already have maxed out Tenet, I actually would have done a couple of pulls on here to get more Tenets. But I already maxed out Tenet, so... But I hope that everybody who got... Fat Tutu, I hope that everyone who got her... That she is very cool. Hey, Lador! You know what's funny? I didn't say it out loud, but I was just thinking about you when I was drinking some water. You didn't miss much. I was going through the next stage. Which reminds me, let me check my timer. Oh, it's dead! The timer is dead. Yeah, Lador is amazing. Lador is a fun chatter. Alright. So let me double check my OBS. I mean, I think I'll run a 2-minute ad. So that way we can be good for the next few stages. So to all of you guys who will be affected by this, do let me know what kind of ad you get. In 3, 2, 1. Boop. But yeah, Lador, I hope you're doing good. And also, I know everyone's going through an ad right now, but I would like to point out that I forgot that it's been a month since I got Affiliate because I got rated on my birthday, and then the day after, they were like, hey, you want to be Affiliate, and so I became an Affiliate, and so like, and it's been a month since then, which is insane to me. I got my water over here, I got my other water over there. But yeah, so that's what the badge for 2 months looked like. A cute little heart, which I made all of the badges. I only kept the first star sub badge. Cause it looks cute and it matches my magical girl vibe. But I made all the other badges. Alright, we got 50 seconds left on this ad. We're going to ad. We're going to ad. Yeah. Yeah. We're going to ad. We're going to ad. We're going to ad. Ba 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 ba. We're going to a ad. With 10 seconds left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye! Welcome back, everyone, from the ad. Hopefully it was good ads. So now we'll be good for the next 40 minutes. Alright, so let me check here. The notepad should be good. I wonder where I'm going to get this last note from. I wonder if he'll want me to get this one and then he'll finally be like, oh fine, here's the last note. Alright. Stage door. Oh! I love how I was like, oh, I wonder where I'm gonna get the notes. I mean, lo and behold, this thing gives me 2 notes. Hey, Logan! Yeah, one of them is the pleasure coupleless. The pleasure coupleless. Which is basically this cute little kitty cat. But do not let looks deceive you. And my last stream, when I was battling this fight, it literally split itself up. Literally. So, I don't think it's cute. I mean, it is cute, but I don't think that part is cute. How you doing, Logan? I'm just about to get into this stage. Which apparently I'm gonna get the last of the notes I needed. Let me drink my water. Here, out the door! I'm getting water! I'm all hydrated. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm having a good stream so far. I'm hoping to finish this event today. And then, if I finish it early enough, well then, I'll figure out what to do. May I know what you're eating? Because I hope you have a good feast. So, stage 13. Inside fortune cookies. A crisp outer shell with a tattered note inside. Everyone likes to read their fortune. Looney! Nice to see you! I'm doing wonderfully. Blondie is popping off. Blondie is absolutely popping off during this event. I hated her at first, but then she finally, started warming up to me. Oh no! Not the internet! Oh, that is absolutely the worst. That almost could have been me a couple days ago. Cause the day before my stream day, cause it happened on Monday, my power went out. Right at the time that I probably would have been streaming, had I streamed on that day, and I was like, oh man, that could have been awful. But I can't imagine the internet cutting out. That is absolutely horrifying. I hope I never have to deal with that in my streaming life. That'll be awful. But I hope you had a good stream, though, Looney. I hope you still had a good stream. Let's see. Oh, right, I have no log yet. Yeah, I would take that as a sign. I would take that as a sign to maybe just stop the whole thing. If you were like, yeah, I would take that as a sign. Let's see here. The ghost bride's flesh and wedding dress smashed to the ground, emitting a beastly stench and turning to a pile of black fur. Oh, so he's a furry?
There's a note hidden inside, just like the one found in the butcher's corpse.
Someone is passing messages to us through these notes.
Okay, I thought I had a good theory this entire time, but now I am a little bit suspicious. I thought it was Jessica the whole time, but now I'm like, if she's here, then who's doing all this? And at first I thought it was Blondie, but then I remembered, oh wait a minute, she didn't awaken to her arcane powers until literally just now. So where did all this come from? I am so intrigued to find out what happens at the end of this.
If we defeat more monsters, we will get a clearer picture of what's happened at Green Lake Campsite.
Yeah, probably a good idea, Looney. Probably a good idea there, because I'm planning to try and finish this entire thing today. Although I will say the only thing I'll tell you is that apparently, and I looked this up, there are 18 stages in this. So it's not that much. I say I'm on stage 13. So I only have a few more stages to go. But yeah, understandable. Enjoy the royal seats. Enjoy the royal seats.
This is the all-time favorite trick of the plotter.
Yeah, imagine saying that. Imagine saying, oh, we're only on stage 5. I wonder if it's almost over. But then it just keeps going. It just keeps going. But yeah, like I said, enjoy the royal seats. Definitely have a good time. Grab food and just chill out, I guess.
He takes the whole situation under control, playfully teases the innocent participants like us, through which he gains a special sense of fulfillment. But we have our means to cope with it.
Hold on, I need to screenshot this. This event is just full of good one-liners. Let me go to my Discord so I can post that in there. Because that was a good line. That was a good line. At first I thought the only good liners that I was going to get was from Tooth Fairy. But no. I managed to get one from Horrorpedia. Man, I love this music. Alright. Horrorpedia raises the note with his left hand and the shiny ring with his right hand and smiles.
The ring brought us a putrefied ghost bride. Then we got the book, the pillbox, the weird samples. Every item from the attic comes from a monster we just confronted. Touching the forbidden and the misfortune will befall you. We can find stories of this kind in many civilizations. But what if we use it to fight back?
Ooh.
Not to wait for the monsters, but summon them to us.
Yeah!
Exactly! If you want, we can select which ones to summon first. If you carefully look into each of these, you will find that these items have a lot to tell us. If we plan their arrivals and predict their weaknesses in advance, victory will absolutely be ours.
Oh, I wonder if this is an actual choice you could make.
A risky strategy, but could be equally beneficial. However we decide to do this, it's always better to take action before our enemy does. Horrorpedia, how likely is it for you to get their weaknesses right?
Almost 100%. If one Horrorpedia is not enough, we have one more creative Miss Horrorpedia here as backup.
Are you talking about Blondie?
You can't be talking about me.
I mean, you did confess to liking horror movies. That basically makes you a nerd.
Of course you. You're erudite and experienced in horror movies. Relax. You deserve the title of Horrorpedia.
Oh my goodness. Can you imagine calling a blonde Horrorpedia? I kind of want to make an edit now where this Horrorpedia has blonde hair. That would be great.
Does he always vex people like this? Or is he just being annoying here?
Nah, that's just Horrorpedia.
Mr. Horrorpedia is not a bad person. He's just a bit unconventional.
Horrorpedia is just Horrorpedia.
There's no doubt this is the craziest carnival ever. The delirious fog, the attic filled with curses, the rainy night and the countless monsters.
I feel like he would have really loved the second Halloween event. The one with the hotel.
I praise you, my beloved cabin in the woods.
Wow, he's just straight up going, I want to marry this cabin. Oh, here we go. Okay, we will switch to Medicine Pocket here.
Me? Is everyone else dead? Let's kill time together.
I bet you this sneezing critter specimen has been standing here for over 100 years. Ew! It's just like...
Like what?
Oh, never mind. My dad had a business partner. An old money, you know? Who had a real wonder room in his mansion. I was 7 back then. His son wanted to show me his so-called masculinity and took me to see his great-grandpa's collection. He thought I would be screaming when I saw the freaky two-headed snake specimen, but he didn't know that I was a freak myself.
We are the people who live between the world of humans and arcanists. These things happen. I can imagine that.
Anyway, at least I got to point out that his teeth were chattering and that made him cry. That was fun. Totally worth the scolding from my father. Think of it that way. It's not that bad to be a freak. Who knows? Maybe.
Character development!
I'm glad you say so. Watch out. They're coming.
Sadly, these are counterfeits.
Sterilize.
Intriguing, isn't it?
Oh, hi.
Advice from the forest.
Okay, I make a choice.
Bravo!
I did a gamble and it worked out.
Good timing.
Glad to be of service, my lady.
Advice from the forest.
Just like real diamond.
Ow!
Intriguing, isn't it? Sadly, these are counterfeits.
Put that aside. Tell us the story you wrote about that specimen. You must have written one about it, right?
I would like to hear it too. I'm sure it will be interesting.
Seriously? It's written by a 7-year-old girl. Maybe someday I'll make it a film. Those losers who want to brag about their masculinity in front of girls will wet their pants in the theater. Before that, someone get that note out of those things. For the record, I won't lay a single finger on it.
Excellent, now a new story.
A rusted knife is even more dangerous.
Thanks for noticing this, Tooth Fairy. If this thing has something to do with the butcher, we may predict his weakness through it.
You're getting better and better at this, Burton. A simple logical deduction plus some movie knowledge. Bang!
Good timing. Wear gloves. Frost you with the armor of the forest.
Oh, hi.
No need to look back.
I'm ready.
Glad to be of service, my lady.
Go! 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 Puppy!
Sadly, these are counterfeits.
my dear GS003 Silver Bullet, I will give you a kiss. By the way, did I mention that it actually doesn't include any silver?
I love you, Horrorpedia.
I barely had any chances to test it. You know, no field missions, let alone a real spiritual body to be my lab rat. I could only analyze their information, predict their action patterns, and ask for a little help from Laplace. Look how my bullets penetrate those ghost critters' heads just now.
You do know that nobody gives a rat's ass about your bang-bang ghost shooting lecture, right?
After watching a film, haven't you had that what if I were the heroine fantasy? Hey, be honest with yourself. You know you love them. Here, Burton, another note. Take it.
Everyone is the protagonist of their own story. Even if it's a horror story.
The zombie bridegrooms. We've dealt with them.
And their stinky smell. One more time? I've had enough.
Be patient, Blondie. You can always run over them with your vehicle.
We're getting closer to the truth. Stay alert, everyone. I don't want to bring my medical kits out at this moment.
Okay, yeah, so they do have visibility. Okay. Well, wait, I have 99. Hold on. I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna be smart. So I do this.
Good timing.
This will immediately get some of them out. And this
The
one
reticent woods
will get
are watching me.
anyone who is not immortal. And then this will be the finisher.
Gentlemen.
Advice from the forest. I weave the gown with thorns. You shall repay with sacrifice of wounds.
Damn it! Fragrance and dazzle can easily confuse one's vision. I'm sorry for you.
And so now we have one more left.
Damn it!
Sterilize. Good timing.
Maximize the value of dumbasses.
Get out of here.
Penetrate.
The words written on this love letter are smudged by rain. I wish I could read them.
It's more of an arcane gadget symbolizing a tragic love story. The only purpose is to hold a curse ritual. To fake an event record is simple, but to create a poem, I assume the one behind all these is not able to do that.
I agree, Miss Tooth Fairy. Please take this note, Timekeeper. I'm looking forward to your deduction.
Oh, we have a third note? I thought it was just a 2.
Now, to divide the spoils, or should I say, a reasonable reallocation of the profits?
I love you, Tenet. I love you so much.
Good. This should be the last note.
Burton, these are all the notes we can find in the backyard. I just checked on Jennifer and Sonetto. They're still looking for more, but this shouldn't take them much longer.
Thank you for your update.
Except that... Burton, can I ask you a question?
Oh?
Sure, please.
Do you have any wishes? Big ones, small ones, hilarious ones, or sincere ones? Any wishes?
Me? I think... I currently don't have any wishes.
Not even for the most trivial things? Like candies, a good rest, or a soft bed?
My life is good enough without them. You look pretty shocked. Have they all told you what they want?
Yes. Jennifer wants a soft bed and a hot tub. Mr. Horrorpedia wants a cup of coffee or a gum. Miss Tooth Fairy wants a collection of critter teeth. And Sonetto,
Yeah?
she wants a toffee. She said she wants to taste it properly this time, for she has never really paid attention to the flavor.
Once we get out of here, their wishes will soon come true. How about you, Anne? What do you wish to get?
Me.
Anne, she seems to be shy. She scrunches up her chest and scratches her nose lightly.
It is a secret. I can't tell you now, but I will get you some presents. I don't have many friends, and I really like you.
Great! Timekeeper and Anne, you're here! We have found every piece of information we can. We can start cross-examining them any minute.
I get it. Let's go back.
Have you noticed?
Noticed what?
Anne reaches out dry palm and points to the moon.
That the rain has stopped.
Oh yeah, I noticed that, but I wasn't sure what that meant. To be continued. Yahoo! Great, now we've figured out all of the stories. One thing's obvious. This guy isn't exactly the greatest storyteller. These stories contradict each other, and there's nothing connecting them. These identical sentences are definitely an important clue. Oh, you're right! Let's see. We must have missed a place before. There must be some thread connecting these bits of information. Let's try putting them in order! Oh, well, first let me read this. That's where the giant rock lives, a foul-smelling pool of water, an emerald on silver ring. Where is that? Where is it? Did I even let me read the last one? She fits in her midnight to fulfill the oath they made, taking his 11 fingers and carefully placing rosebuds between them. There you go. I did that in fast record time. Wait a minute! You see that? Right here! Water? Got it. Oh, you're right, let's see. Yeah, they all have something in water. They only have one thing in common. It's water. Each story has something to do with a body of water. Exactly. I think it's Green Lake. That's where we should go next. Nice thinking, Gain! Oh, well, we're at stage 14. So after this, there's only 4 more to go. We can do it, guys. We can do it. Stage 14. Top of the lighthouse. You stand taller. Yet, you see no farther. The humid Green Lake is shrouded in mist. Yeah, I couldn't tell.
That's right. This is where all the stories are leading to.
Going through the notebook in his hand, he nods with certainty.
Huh. Jack the Drowner, the monster crying under the water, and the bride sinking into a glistening mirror. Here must be the center of all that happened. This is where the ghost stories we encountered at the campsite were created. And now they have led us here. What we need to do next is find the clues hidden here and let the clues build our story. What's wrong, Blondie?
When we arrived here, was there...
Blondie hesitantly raises her arm and points to the middle of the mystic lake.
Was there a lighthouse?
Huh? I think it just showed up out of nowhere. Like a ghostly figure appearing behind you.
I just remember... Yeah, this has to be a Jessica find. This has to be a Jessica find. You wanna know why? Jessica's Ultimate has a lighthouse in it.
A lighthouse in the lake. A lighthouse.
And it's a lake. Her ultimate is literally this exact scene. Oh my goodness, is it really Jessica?
Is the lighthouse in the lake also a classic element in horror stories?
Well, not quite. But it can be a good place for horror stories. In the middle of a huge, gloomy lake, a lighthouse stands there like the fang in a monster's mouth. You can't find any place better than this to hide a horrifying secret.
After observing the river bank for a while, Horrorpedia walks over and pulls a rope on the ground. The bow on the other end of the rope is then pulled to his side.
And there's even a boat here. You should know that a campsite horror movie couldn't exist without a little boat.
You're just not afraid of being killed, are you?
Blondie gives a shiver, rubbing the goosebumps on her arms.
What if it turns over? What if there's a lake monster? We might be putting ourselves into its mouth like serving it a plate of dessert.
To be fair, it makes no difference whether we are on the shore or in the boat. We're just cakes and different plates to it. If it does exist. If I were the lake monster, between the cake running away from me and the cake which willingly comes to me, I would give the latter one a better ending.
Blondie looks at the lighthouse and then turns towards her coveted companion. At last, she relaxes and shrugs.
All right. If I have to be eaten like a cake, I prefer to be the cake that has more control over its death.
Get into the boat then. Let's head to the lighthouse.
Let's go! Off on an adventure! Whoa!
Huh. A normal lighthouse. Not even a bloody handprint is found here. Well, I'll be damned.
Feeling disappointed, Horrorpedia stands straight and gives up being a sneaky adventurer. Okay, so we have a bunch of gnats. Okay, I mean, it makes sense as a lighthouse.
The reality is not as sensational as the stories. Just like the permanent teeth loss can't rival the latest and most frightening curse for excitement.
This is not just an ordinary place to me. I've never seen this before.
Oh.
I used to come here every day, reading novels by the lake, but I've never seen a lighthouse here. It just shows up like a ghost, followed by a series of mysterious, horrific events.
Blondie shivers in fear and stays close to Anne.
Timekeeper, please come and take a look at this.
Oh!
This is...
The man behind the scene is much simpler than I thought. Maybe he really is a child. Like those evil kids in the movies. Despite their evil nature, they can only perform the evil deeds through simple means. Are we really going to open it?
His arm folded, Horrorpedia walks half a circle around the box. Hey, Artship! It's been a good while! Yeah, I'm enjoying the Green Lake event. It's been so much fun so far. I think I'm almost done with it. I'm on stage 14. And I've heard about there's 18 stages in it. So I'm only like 4 or 5 left. And I'm very excited to see how he ends. How are you doing, Archip? I hope you're doing good.
We'll have to open it, according to the note.
I am saying this is obviously a curse. A lighthouse, a strange lake, a fishing net, and a wooden box. Rub it 3 times, blow and unveil it. What comes out of it is definitely not a genie offering us 3 wishes.
We have dealt with more curses in the past 2 hours than many people do in their entire life.
Yeah, that is so very true. Awesome! Glad to hear you're doing good.
If it is a curse, then it is a curse prepared for us.
That makes sense, I suppose. Horrorpedia thinks for a few seconds. He raises his eyebrows in approval and opens the box. What's in it? What's in the box? What's in the box? Please don't give me a cliffhanger. Ah! You gave me a cliffhanger! Guffin, there's more. Oh wow, I really love that model of the lighthouse. That's very cool. Stage 50. Oh wait, hold on. I need to check the timer. I need to check my timer. Okay, we have 9 minutes left. So you know what? Just in case. Sorry, I know you just joined us, but I'm gonna do a 60-second ad. I'm gonna do a 1-minute ad, and then we will resume. So I'll see y'all after the ad. Do let me know what kind of ad you get. And 3, 2, 1, boom. Alright, there we go. That will be good for the next 30 minutes. Drink my water. Just gotta go through these next 40 seconds. Man, I love the music. It's like, I don't know why, but I love that part of the music. Makes me want to actually go grab the soundtrack. 15 seconds left. Welcome back from the ad. I hope they were good ads. Alright, so let me double check my OBS. Oh! Interesting ads. I'm finding interesting that you got a Nissan car ad. Because I remember last stream, one of my chatters said they got a Honda ad. So that's interesting. So the music's good, my microphone's good. Awesome. Let's get right back into it. Stage 15. Creature from Green Lake, the poor sweet girl, and the terrifying monster are classic characters in horror movies. Come on, what's in the box? What's in the box? I would like to know what's in the box.
Today, I'm going to review The Frightening Hunter. I wrote it yesterday.
This is the cutest thing I have ever seen! What the heck? That is adorable! That is so cute! Aww. I will say though, did they really have to draw the pupils on this puppet? That makes it look a little bit creepy.
Read it! Read it!
Oh.
This is the story of a hunter. The hunter is tall and muscly and of great frame. He can twist steel rebar with his bare hands, and no one can lift his arms up by a hair's thickness and escape from him. The hunter lives in the campsite, deep in the woods. He would slaughter every living thing that breaks into his territory. One day, a group of college students came into the forest. They enjoyed their time there, drinking and dancing. When it comes to the night, the strongest of them disappeared.
Oh, where did he go?
The hunter killed him! He hung the boy's head on the tree and turned to the girl with the blonde hair.
Oh!
She also soon breathed her last breath. The third victim is the clumsy short guy, followed by the nerdy tall guy. At last, the hunter came up to our protagonist, the kind, naive girl.
That was the first story she ever told me. An intriguing, interesting story.
This is the story of Jessica.
How nice, you're here again. It's been a month since you last showed up here.
Just like the character we've seen in the movies, she's a kind, introvert, virtuous girl. The friends of hers took her to a beautiful campsite next to a lovely lake. This would be the perfect place for a swimsuit party.
You've grown taller. Can you get up so I can see better?
What they didn't know is that deep in the water, a defeated, evil army is in hiding.
Why are you frowning?
Countless demonic war beasts were roaring relentlessly to be unleashed, and an evil plan has been hatched. A massacre was about to take place.
What can I do to make you feel better, Jennifer?
Yes, a nightmare indeed. Jessica ran as fast as she could, kept pushing herself to go faster and faster until her ankles could not support one more sprint and she rolled into a muddy pond. The monster with dark fur and a bloody mouth was right behind her. Then...
Are you crying? Jennifer?
Jennifer! We gotta go! Where are you?
Oh no. It's Mom. I'm here! I'm here!
Yes. So you are crying, Jennifer?
Aww.
Oh. Aren't you taking the notebook with you? Why are you throwing it into the lake?
I really like this place, but I'll probably never come back here again. I gotta go. See you, Jessica.
Okay. See you, Jennifer.
Oh.
That was the last story she told. I didn't understand what she meant by see you, for she has never actually seen me. After that, I also haven't seen her for a long, long time. Feels like for ages. I went through every corner of the campsite and collected every item I could possibly find, making stories out of them, one after another. But who is there to tell? There's no one in the woods anymore. At first, I spent my days with my furry friends. They were my loyal listeners, and I taught them how to act and behave like the monsters in the stories. We played the stories one after another. It was great fun. But the stories got old. No exceptions. This is when those young people came into the woods, like the protagonist in our stories. They arrived with their friends, and each of them have different relationships with one another. We had a good time. But I would think about Jennifer a lot. When I started to believe that I will never see her again, she's back. She came back with many people who I have never met before, as well as a camera that I have never seen.
Oh. Also, how nice of them to actually give him a nose. Cause a while ago I was like, he doesn't have a nose. But they actually gave him a nose.
She was here to make a movie, which is a word I used to hear a lot from her. I understand it to be kind of a story that could be stored in a box. I'm glad that she's still passionate about horror movies, like what I have been feeling in all these years. They were short of one actress, and I know what that word means. A brilliant idea came to my mind. I joined them. I was like the monster in the stories that hides in the group. She will be so surprised when she finds out what I did. However, an accident happened. There were other people in the forest. Oh, misfortune. What a misfortune.
Oh! This was when we came in. Oh my goodness, the way they designed the puppets for Sonato and Horror Peter. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Jennifer was upset. She got into a fight with a strange man. I called upon the rain, bringing these people into my story too. They accomplished a good story.
Oh! Wow, they even made the car bloody. Amazing.
The man who knows a lot about horror movies. The woman who is always calm. The woman who seems strange. And the woman who smells like a puppy. They are all very interesting people. I think I start to like them. They are different to the people I met before who always cried and fainted very quickly, not long after my story started. They are interesting and of great fun. So I want to tell them the truth and make friends with them. I have to let them know about this. That my real name was never Anne. It's Jessica.
Oh! Oh, we got animation. Yeah! Yeah, Jessica, the cutie pie deer. That's my Jessica.
This is the last surprise I prepared for you. Now, enjoy!
Anne! She jumped!
She jumped!
Blondie! Watch out for the critters!
Only because she's in the story.
Let's kill time together.
Sadly, these are counterfeits.
Be serious. Stay focused.
Intriguing, isn't it?
Move your legs. Say hello.
Bravo!
Wear gloves.
Be serious. Stay focused. Move your legs.
Oh, hi.
Stop light. Be serious. Stay focused.
Maximize the value of dumbasses.
Wear gloves.
Go, go.
Get out of here.
Glad to be of service, my lady. Intriguing, isn't it? Bravo! Sadly, these are counterfeit.
What's your race?
Sterilized.
I'm ready.
Cradle.
Go! 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 Puppies!
Damn it.
Be serious. Stay focused.
Glad to be of service, my lady.
What's your race?
Just as I know.
Just like in the train.
Time to wake up.
Maximize the value of dumbasses.
Oh, don't worry.
Yeah, that's the lighthouse.
Prepared it all.
Yeah.
I have prepared it all.
Fragrance and dazzle can easily confuse one's vision. I'm sorry for you. Now, to divide the spoils, or should I say, a reasonable reallocation of the profits?
Oh, there we go. Alright, let me double check on the timer. Okay, 14 minutes. Alright, we'll be good. Stage 16. Only 3 more to go. Stage 16. Monster Designer. Slicing and stitching. New scratches and old sores. My flawless creations.
The lighthouse is sinking. Everyone move and leave now.
And she was the last girl. She was our only mean to survive in this horror story, and we have lost her. No, she was never with us.
Blondie murmurs, staggering slowly.
I'm to blame. It's me who created such a girl at Green Lake. A girl who restrains people and treats them like toys.
Calm down, Blondie, calm down.
I can't.
She almost burst into tears.
It's too late, Tooth Fairy. We have lost all the cards.
We still have a chance.
You don't understand. It was me who created the stories. I created that monster. I've drawn many monsters in that notebook, and with all those stories I told, I created her. I turned our last girl into the biggest villain. What should we do now? How are we gonna...
You are right. This is the story created by you. They are all created by you. It's your story, your monsters, your past, your arcane skill, and your identity as an arcanist. They all belong to you.
Belong? To me?
The ground shakes again. The critters are crashing against the glass window airably.
The monster born in the bottom of the lake, the butcher, and the pathetic bride. They all came from you. It was you who taught Jessica how to make a story, how to create all of this. She created them all, but you endowed her with such ability. She's the creator of these, And you are the creator of the creator.
Oh, that's such a hard line. You are the creator of the creator. Everything in your sight is shaking and even collapsing.
This is a page in your chapter. You created it, so you should learn to accept it, control it, not fear it.
Tooth Fairy is still walking forward, determinedly, step by step.
Don't run away, but face it.
Blondie, timekeeper.
Sonetto struggles, but it doesn't stop her from sinking. She gradually loses her strength due to the lack of oxygen. Then she seems to see a spot of silver light flashing at the bottom of the lake. Whoa! What the?
The boat is Blondie's?
It's her arcanum. Now, she's doing her utmost to keep the ship in balance.
Damn it! I knew I shouldn't be so ostentatious. There's no way that I can have control over such a big boat. If I keep doing this for any longer, I would die of headache before making it to Aunt Jessica.
I've warned you so, haven't I? But don't worry, the reliable Horopedia will save your neck. Using this amazing tool. Good! Hooked onto the rock. You might feel a bit seasick. Please try not to vomit. If you fail, at least don't puke on me. Set still and hold tight. We are heading towards the riverbank.
As they move forward, the riverbank extends from a point to a line. In a blink of an eye, they have reached the bank. The critters guarding the bank are rowing together. Also, I just realized that boat looks just like Tuesday's crocodile. So I feel like Looney will really like that part. Okay, so I'm good here. Awesome.
Hey, hello there.
Just like real diamonds.
What's your race? Be serious. Stay focused.
Good timing.
Go, go! Cradle!
Frost you with the armor of the forest.
What's your race?
Glad to be of service, my lady.
No need to look back.
Stop lightning!
Just as I would. Intriguing, isn't it?
Be serious. Stay focused.
Bravo!
Go, go!
Damn it! Glad to be of service, my lady.
Just like in the training. Move your legs.
Bravo!
Oh, don't worry. I have prepared it all. I have prepared it all. Stop lightning!
finally got Jessica one! This entire time I've been using Jessica, I have been waiting for her victory screen. And it never came! But we finally got it! Yay! Alright, let me check the timer. We are like about 2 stages away. I'm so excited. I am so excited. Okay, we have 6 minutes left. So, I'm going to do... Yeah, I'll do a 2-minute ad. And then we will resume with the last of the stages. So I'll say, don't worry, I will hydrate. I will hydrate during the ad. And 3, 2, 1, boom! Water. Hydration. H2O. That's an H for hydration. 2O, because you have to. Never mind, I thought I was going somewhere there. Oh no! Oh, that's a real rip one there, Lador. Unfortunate. So far, I'm saving up. So far, I got 30 wishes saved up for Nor. In the upcoming patch, the wheelchair character. I got 30 I got 30 pulls saved up. So I'm very excited. I don't know if I'll get her in 30 pulls, but we'll see how far we get by the time that she comes out. Cause if she's the next patch, then that's basically like 12 more days left. Give or take, I think, I don't know. Cause I'm basing that off the current banner that we have. Actually, I have no idea if Nor is going to be the first banner or the second banner. Either way, it'll be fun. 20 seconds left on the ad. I love that part of the song. It's so fun. 2, 1. Welcome back, everyone, from the ad. I hope it was a good time. Double check OBS. Alright, we're all good. We're good for the next 40 minutes. Baby Jessica! Little Jessica! Baby Jessica! Stage 17. The new Exodius. And so, the Red Sea parted to refill the land. I'm sorry. Didn't we go from horror story to the Bible? That's not what we're looking at here. Did we really go from eek, horror story to the freaking Bible? Although, to be fair, some parts of the Bible could be considered a horror story, so you know what, I'll give them back. I'll give them back. Jessica! Jessica! Oh, hold on, I need to close my door. There we go. Me.
Honestly, can't we just show her our sincerity and care?
Yeah, you got like 12 or 13 days or so, however much time is left on the banner.
To share something from the bottom of our heart, to cure her agony caused by the antagonist's lonely childhood.
Wow, Horrorpedia.
Oh, there she is.
Just like I expected. You made it.
Jessica! Jessica! I love you so much!
Did you enjoy the story?
enjoyed it hard time. I knew it was you all along. I theorized it. I was correct the whole time. It was a Jessica find. It was just Jessica being Jessica.
Oh, I didn't give you any background information in advance. But it's okay. You will see a familiar face or two. I believe you haven't forgotten them. Just like I can't forget you, Jennifer. Come with me. I've prepared you a new home. A home where you may sleep on beds made of soft moss and drink clear, cold spring water. I will get you toffees, coffee, and so many teeth in beautiful shapes. You can even have mine if you like. You will stay here with me happily ever after. Till a time even I don't know of.
Oh, I just realized. This makes the Jessica trailer make sense, actually. Burton is going to look at her and be like, you! Come join the academy! Go to school! So that trailer makes sense. It takes place after this. Everything makes sense now.
Jessica, let us talk. You've been thinking of me, haven't you?
Of course I have.
You were fond of me, as well as the stories I made, aren't you?
Yes, I'm fond of you, Jennifer.
The young girl takes a deep breath and tries to show a smile.
Do you want to make me happy?
I think so. I have made you happy once. Would you let me do it again? Do you like my story?
Let us go then. Including Jason, Freddy, and Michael. Let all of us go.
Why?
You have made a mistake. You hurt people, and that is unacceptable. This is not funny. I was to blame for misleading you. I can't let you keep on doing this.
Don't you like my story?
Yes, I like it very much. It resembles a lot of the stories I wrote when I was a kid. You must have really liked them. So much that you would remember them, as well as me, for such a long time. I will not leave you alone again. I'll come back for you. Every year. No, every 6 months. I'll have more time after the graduation. If I make a new movie, you will be my first audience, like what we used to do.
But I hate living by myself. I don't want to live like this anymore.
Oh!
I have no one to talk to. The friends I have here can do nothing but roar. I sing with them as the sun comes up and wake up among them as the moon rises. Jennifer, you know, I used to have the same dream over and over again. A forest and a grassland. Not in Green Lake, nor any places that I know of. I can hear music that I've never heard before. After we met, there was you in that dream. You'd wake up in that dream with me, giving me a wreath. In that dream, I can truly rest. But when I wake up, I found myself in Green Lake again. Do I belong here? In Green Lake campsite? Or somewhere afar?
Aww.
In the days when no one is here, I always hum the melody in the dream. Quietly, waiting, until my figure almost blended into the mosses. But I waited for too long. So long that you were no longer a girl, but a woman now. I'm tired of waiting for you. I'm tired of living all by myself. I was hoping that you may like my story, that you are different from all those people who always try to run away.
The fog starts to surge, bringing a suffocating smell of grass. In the middle of the fog vortex, the dear girl approaches her targets step by step, her eyes growing green. Oh no! We actually have to fight her! I actually have to fight her! No! Which I guess that means I'll be using Jessica against Jessica. Let's do this.
Everyone would leave in the
Whoa!
end, but I don't want that to happen again. We will live a happy life by Green Lake, singing under the starry sky, telling stories to each other, and having a sweet dream on the soft moss.
You should not make an enemy of the earth.
The Nightmare Green Lake can transform multiple times. Proceed with caution. Well, my healer is in the suitcase, so hopefully we'll be good.
Don't worry. Let me show you. Be serious. Stay focused. Come play with us. Stop lightning. No. Don't leave me alone. Oh, look. I still have so many stories to tell. We will have a good time together. The stories by the lake. The hunter hiding in the campsite. You'll like them very, very much.
Right?
Oh my goodness!
Are we using the Return of the Monster plot now? Please, save me some lousy plot development.
What does lousy mean?
Given that you're holding a knife, I'd better shut up.
Yeah, good here, Horrorpedia.
Good timing.
Intriguing, isn't it?
Frost you with the armor of the forest. No need to look back.
The story has ended. It was our first story. Why? You don't like it anymore?
We will never run out of stories, Jessica. Enough with the fight. It does no good to either of us. Listen.
Oh, I will come up with more games and stories. We will live a happy life forever and ever.
Oh, don't worry. I have prepared it all. I have prepared it all. Jessica! Jessica!
Be careful, she's still standing.
You are worried about me, Jennifer? You are the best. Just like the protagonist in the story. That most beautiful, kind-hearted girl in our 13th story. Here comes the little bride, bloody and dressed in white. Now her story starts, followed by her friends in line.
Jennifer. Jennifer.
A pearl as pure and white as a tooth. What a shame. She has decayed to such an extent.
Just as I will.
Move your legs!
Good timing.
Go, go! Why? Why?
Oh, she's wearing the bridle. Oh.
I will get you anything you want. My little buttons. The sweet fruits. The moss bed. The dew cup. Just like in the train. Move your legs. Oh, don't worry. I have prepared it all. I have prepared it all. Stop lightning! Say hello!
Watch my clothes.
Stop attacking, thank you.
Be serious. Stay focused.
Glad to be of service, my lady.
Say hello!
No need to look back.
Just as I know.
Go, go!
Watch my clothes.
Sprinkle!
And it won't be a perfect... And it won't be the perfect ultimate to end all of this off on. Well, first, let me do this first. Do
The
this.
Reticent Woods.
This. And then this.
Intriguing, isn't it?
I weave the gown. with
Throw this! Give her the power of the forest!
Sacrifice of weeds.
No. This is not the end. Stay right here. Stay right here. Come on, stand up. There's one more round.
Jessica! Now it's not the time to end up a victory screen! With Jessica! Where we murder Jessica in cold blood! No! Oh, wait, baby! What kind of timing is that?
The fog starts to gather around her. Step back. Cover your mouth and nose. Don't breathe the fog in.
Her wounds are healing, and I sense her arcanum is getting stronger. We need to leave now, Timekeeper.
No, please don't go.
Jessica's voice comes out of the fog. She is like a little girl begging her mom for a puppy.
Please stay here. I will get you the best beds, honey, and fruits. I will search for foods for you. I will take the responsibility to take care of you.
What? She's literally acting like Bonnie is a puppy. Hold on.
Jessica, we will not stay. Now listen to me carefully.
No, I hate living alone.
Well, come with me. I will get you a beautiful house, much better than the one you have here. I will show you around restaurants, shopping malls, and discos. We can have fun in so many places. I will also get you a room right in our house. I don't care whether my parents allow this or not.
Jennifer, I really want to be with you, but I don't want to leave here. I have no desire for the outside world. I will quickly reveal this true love of mine, and people will look at me as if I've done something wrong. I don't like that. I hate when my power gets weakened. I want you to stay here with me.
If I say I could stay.
Timekeeper!
Jessica, if I stay, what will you get me? Except for food and shelter. What else will you get me?
Will you?
Jessica wipes the tears off her face and smiles.
If you stay, I will share my critter friends with you, along with my cave, my keys, my little buttons, anything you want.
Sounds great. We will definitely have great fun. But Jessica, where are the people who once chose to stay here? When they stayed for long enough, after you ran out of all available games, they were no longer attractive to you, and no longer adored by you. I can stay longer than them, but with no exception. I will become boring one day. You will be alone again. Every day waking up, falling asleep, roaming in the dream alone.
No, I don't want that. I don't want to live like that anymore.
You can lead a different life. You can embrace a diversified and meaningful life.
A diversified, meaningful life?
When you were Anne, you asked what my wishes were. Now I know the answer. I know what I want. It's you.
Oh!
Do you want to come with me?
Oh!
I will find you a good place to stay, where nobody will consider you to be weird, nor will they keep staring at you.
Okay, so now her trailer makes so much sense now. It's literally Furton yoinking her, and then she gets to go to school. Oh my goodness.
You will see the world with us.
the amazing and unique outside world.
This outside world. What else will it have?
There are a lot of people and fantastic things out there. Some people eat gold bars. Some others dance on the crocodile skin. Some people ride a rocket, dashing into the sky, and eventually fall into an unknown zero-G. Even the grassland and the anonymous music in your dream, they truly exist. In the outside world, if you are willing to come with me, you will have them all.
Will you really take me to that place?
Of course.
Why would I trust you?
I promise, with everything I can offer.
Promise. I know that word. It means words that cannot be broken.
Jessica sniffs at Furtin from forehead to jaw, again and again, like a small animal sniffing at something carefully. When she finally stops, she smiles like a happy child.
I will make your wish come true. I like you. I hope you can be my friend. This is new. I haven't made a friend like you in a really long time.
Aww! The dear girl is holding a remote control with delicate but burial. Aww! Baby, look at the flowers. Baby, look at the flowers. Baby, look at the flowers. Baby! I want this to be my new wallpaper.
What's this?
This is a gift to you. Press it. You will find out.
I see.
The gift, or the remote control, makes a beep sound. The sky brightens up. Xenos members are coming this way. The night is over, and the fog has left it. The horror story has reached its final act.
They're here! Hey, come here!
The medics are ready. Please, leave the injured to us.
Captain! Captain! We found the target and are now carrying out the rescue. Over.
There are no enemies here. Everyone here is a member of our squad. Please don't attack. Repeat, please don't attack.
Oh, come on. Seriously? First we persuaded her with love and care, then we presented the Deus Ex Machina. Now we're doing this?
Horrorpedia, don't question it!
This is the worst antagonist ever! Everything is so screwed. Commentators won't write anything nice for us. Well, if it were them to write the story, characters like me would always fail to live long enough to see the end. So I don't oppose to end this peacefully. But to end it like this...
Shut up, pretty boy. Just move on.
Aren't you happy? They did it, like what you said. Some emotional and comforting plots. Eventually, it shows us that love always wins.
Miss Tooth Fairy, that was a joke. A joke to show you my sense of humor.
A familiar figure approaches them.
Timekeeper, it's great to see that you are fine. And Mr. Horrorpedia, Madam Z is waiting for you in the car outside the woods. Please, come with us.
What? Madam Z? She's here?
Yeah, because you broke rules, sir!
Oh! Ah, my wounds! Ah, how painful! Medics! Where are the medics?
Yeah, like you'll get away with that.
What are these?
People from the outside world. Don't worry, they won't hurt you. You might receive some training for a period. It might be a bit boring. I promise it won't last too long.
That was adorable. The final stage! The final stage! Final stage! Ba 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 ba! minutes left on the timer. Yeah! Stage 18. A cliché phonograph. The first phono from behind the scenes. Inspiring vitriolic critique and deep slumber. Let's go! Honestly, with all of the CGs that we've been getting this entire time, I don't know which one I'm going to use for the thumbnail.
Are you suffering from the headache again?
Me? No, I'm not.
You shouldn't lie to a doctor.
Fine. A bit. Just a bit. Some warm water will help. I don't need those things. I don't dislike your tooth fairies. It's the texture that creeps me out. I've tried multiple times. You know how it ended.
Don't worry. I have some drugs for humans. Wanna try?
That is another option for Arcanians who find it hard to swallow these humanoid fairies.
Oh, that's surprising. Thank you.
How about the future of those kids?
Madam C cast a glimpse at the backseat and sighs.
Are you talking about the dear girl or Joshua the troublemaker?
You can tell me one by one. It's a long trip back to the headquarters. We have plenty time to chat.
Joshua will pay for what he did. Absent from duty without permission is a severe violation of the regulations. He will face a demotion and be grounded for 3 to 5 months. Of course, I'll apply for lenience for him, but I think it won't make much difference. We don't have many means to help him. Burton might be a good choice.
You mean assigning him to Verton's team?
Exactly. If we can make Burton apply for that.
Oh! Oh yeah, good idea.
He'll be put through a much milder punishment. After that, he'll be free to leave with Burton.
This is a good idea. How about Jessica, the dear girl?
She needs to receive some education to become adequately socialized.
And that was the trailer. That was the Jessica trailer. I wonder if after this I can go find that trailer and watch it again now that I have the context.
Based on her result of the amended Arcanist Risk Evaluation Chart, this little girl is very dangerous. We rescued 9 hostages from her cave. 3 are from the film crew. The other 6 are from the student expedition team that went missing 6 months ago.
The validity of that chart is debatable, for it doesn't have a sufficient number of questions to draw a conclusion.
Yeah. When we arrive at the Foundation, we will give her a more comprehensive test. But that doesn't mean that she'll get a higher grade. We all know that the amended version tends to overestimate the examinees.
Can I visit her while she's in the Foundation?
Of course. Chatting with someone familiar is conducive to embracing the community. You don't need to worry too much about her. We'll treat her the right way. The arcanum shown on her is of a very unique kind, and shall be helpful in many experiments.
Yeah!
That's good. But I still have one more question.
Oh?
Go ahead, Doctor.
Members from the Xeno also participated in the rescue. Did you call them to come?
Yeah. This should have been their responsibilities. To be more precise, all of these problems were their fault.
Are you talking about the missing of their youth force?
What? No. But wait, what missing youth force?
The myth that Xeno youth force disappeared overnight at the Green Lake campsite. Haven't you ever heard of that?
No, never. Where did you hear that?
Joshua told me.
Hi, Oak! Well, thank you for the lurk. Enjoy the royal seats. It's Nora suffering. I would think she's currently suffering in the game, like Omori.
He's just a young man. Impulsive and can tell a story from a fact. Why would you believe? Never mind. Back to the business. By the end of the 50s, Xeno found a bunch of critters with unique appearance in the woods near the Green Lake campsite.
Oh, that sounds adorable and surely will not have any trauma. I mean, I wouldn't know. I have never played Omori before, but I would assume that eventually there will be trauma.
As they continue to investigate, they found a special moss in the woods that can trigger changes in appearance. In order to conduct further research, they built a campsite and held some camping activities as disguise from time to time. The critters mutated and evolved very fast. Meanwhile, the town prospered and the nearby population soared. After several incidents of attacks on local residents that fled creature subjects, Zeno decided to move the campsite out of that area. That dear girl was neglected during the moving. She was left at the Green Lake and kept on secretly living there till now. Other critters that escaped have hybridized with the local breeds and hence created the new critters you've encountered. They more or less carry a lineage of changelings, which are very hard to deal with. But thank God you've brought this girl under control.
Jessica has been like their friend or leader.
I think she's more like a leader, or even a master to them. Zeno conducted military training to the first batch of critters, so they are more obedient than others. Your Jessica is like their commander. She gives orders to the critters at the bottom of the lake through a radio hidden in a remote control, so that they act in precise alignment.
So you knew the truth of the Green Lake campsite from the beginning?
It was Zeno's idea to clean up the mess with the Foundation. They contacted me before.
Yeah, Mamsie! I love her. She's a fun character. I'm glad that as far as I know, she is still alive. Yes, please make her playable before it's too late. I don't want her to become a Snyder or a Hoffman.
If you could have asked me earlier, like, before you depart, we wouldn't have to go through so much trouble.
Yeah, exactly! Make her playable before it's too late!
Kids were ignorance for lack of knowledge, yet adults were ignorance for their cognitive inertia. In a story where truth and falsity are mingled together, it is hard to tell which is which.
What did you say?
Nothing important. Have you heard of what happened to my brother?
Huh? Your brother? What happened to him?
Do you know how his teeth disappeared?
I don't want to offend anyone, but wasn't it because of the curse of the tooth fairies? What? What are you laughing at?
Nah, nothing. As for my brother, I will tell you more later. Hush now. Give me my camera.
Tooth Fairy turns around, leans over her seat, and presses the shutter. Aww! The children leaning against each other and sleeping in peace. Aww! That is so adorable! Man, there are so many good CGs during this entire event. I don't know which one to use for my final thumbnail. Do I use this one? Do I use the other one? I mean, either way, it's going to have Jessica in them, and Jessica's sprite in the middle. That's the end of the horror story, which is not that horrible, though. Oh. The end. Yahoo! We got hard mode now. Yay! Oh, and now we got a bunch of stuff. Well, it's either I end the stream now or I just do a bunch of... Yeah, honestly, this was a great story. This was a great story. I kept guessing to myself. I was like, who could be behind all of this? I was like, imagine it was Jessica being Jessica, and then at some point I was like, maybe it's her organized all of this. But then I went back to Jessica, especially when the lighthouse came up. I was like, oh, I remember that from the Ultimate. And then they finally revealed it, and I was like, oh. So I totally ship these two so hard right now. Amazing. Adorable. So now I need to figure out what to do. Also, just now, notice down here, produced, directed, and written by Blondie. It was there the whole time. It was there the whole time in front of me. Cause she created Jessica. Who created all this? Yes, I like Blondie now! I like Blondie only because she was the one that gave Jessica all these stories and made Jessica Jessica. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was absolutely hating on her, and now it's just flip-flop all of a sudden. I can't believe this event did that. That was amazing. Oh yeah, I should go cash in my rewards now. Nice. Now I have 34 pulls worth saved up for Fenor. Awesome. I'm gonna get one of these. So now it's 35. I wonder how many I got by doing this. Does Jessica technically count as a story boss? Yeah, no, never mind. Dang it. I was hoping she would count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only have 5 left now. Awesome. I want to look into this real quick. Do these two have any fine? Does one flew over the old house and the old teeth and warm marks? Are these two important? And as well as all of his other stuff. I think I might want to like check out some of this stuff. Or maybe even check out some of the other difficulties. Yeah, like the surprise difficulty and stuff. Ah, side stories. But maybe I'll save it for a future stream, fine. Maybe I'll save it for a future stream. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, in that case I'll save it for a future stream. Yeah. Oh, that's intriguing. Oh, these are like cute old battle stuff. Oh yeah, and there's an entire horror mode. That's cool. Well, I say that was a fun time. Lador, is there anything that you would recommend me do before I end things off? Oh yeah, I guess that was good timing then, Lador, yeah. I was thinking about maybe ending the stream now and go raid someone. I didn't think I would finish it in like 2 hours. I would think that I would have finished it by the next hour. But if you can't think of anything, then I'll probably just do an ending speech and then go raid my friend Nora. Yeah, 7 chapters long. I don't know if I'll be able to get that in within the next hour. Because I like to be able to end off a VOD nice and well. Without being like, hey, by the way, there's this other stuff in this VOD. Yeah, of course, I gotta do my daily stuff, of course. You know what? That's actually a good idea. I'll go do the pneumonia analysis, and then I think I'll go end the stream. So, if you want to stay, you can do that. But if you want to get some sleep, maybe get... Yeah, but that's like... I think that took me like 20 minutes or so. Let me see. Let me look. Yeah, no rush, of course. Yeah, you know what? I'll just do the Penumia analysis, because I gotta do that today before I forget. And then I'll go right Nora. Where is it? Where is it? There he is. Yeah, but yeah, Lador, if you want, you can just go ahead and go to sleep.
I don't like to resort to violence, but just like real violence.
I feel like I sure have done this at my new level, but whatever. Let me check my timer. Oh, I got like 8 minutes left.
Get out of here.
Awesome. Drink some good water.
To the armor of the forest. Ow!
Bravo.
I'm gonna go stretch while this is going on. Yeah, don't worry. Usually when I raid someone after the stream, I usually do all my other dailies and stuff. I usually use up all the energy on leveling up my characters and stuff. So once I raid, I'm gonna do that immediately.
Get out of here.
I'm sorry for you.
Oh, hi. Go!
Sadly, these are counterfeits. Sadly, these are counterfeits.
Maybe after this stream, I should redo this battle just so it can go faster.
No need to look back. My patience.
Just like real violence.
I weave the gown with thorns. You shall repay with
Yeah, of course.
from the forest.
Same to you, Lador. Have a good sleep. I'll definitely see you next time. Yeah, don't worry, I'll hydrate. I'll probably see you on Tuesday or something. Or maybe the next Looney stream. Bye-bye!
Sadly, these are counterfeits. Fragrance and dazzle can easily confuse one's vision. Bravo!
Yeah, good old disco and boogie.
Walk through the armor of the forest. Right toes. Get out of here. Go! Penetrate. Ow!
Sadly, these are counterfeits.
I weave the gown with thorns. You shall repay with sacrifice of all to the armor of the forest. Hi. Penetrate.
There we go. Okay, siege. I'm definitely after the stream, I'm gonna redo that battle just so it can go faster. Alright, I think that'll be it for the stream. I can't believe I'm ending it up super early, but you know what? Hey, it's fine. It's fine.
There is a place far away from here, and it's grander, more wonderful than all places. A place where I can see the stars twinkling in the sky, and snakes dancing in the grass, as well as other things you've talked about and things I've always wanted to see. These beautiful things.
I love you, Jessica! Oh, hey, there we go. I got the daily. Awesome. I got the daily and the weekly. So now I'm good for a while. I think my next stream will be finishing the artificial summum. So yeah, I think that's the goal. Yeah, I think that's what my next stream will be on Tuesday. Alright, so let me do my ending speech. Also, at this point, I feel like it's a given that I should switch this over with Jessica, because Jessica is awesome. There we go. Thank you all the fathers, all the livers, and all the lurkers. Thank you for this wonderful finale to the Halloween event with my precious Jessica!
Or go.
ghosts.
I love Jessica so much. I love her. I love her so much. Oh, and apparently I got more friendship. Yay. Free money. But yeah, thank you for this wonderful, fantastic stream. Definitely excited for more. So like I said, my next stream will be on Tuesday. I think I'm gonna try to finish the artificial simulation. And then once I'm done with that, maybe I'll go back to the main story. We'll see. We'll see how things go. So yeah, see y'all next time. Toodaloo!